Good morning and welcome to vlogmas day 5. Even though I literally spoke to you 6 hours ago in the last vlog, cheers. I'm very tired. Cheers to that. Alright, looking more alive, not feeling any more alive. Going to go to HomeSense this morning, mainly because I want to get my Christmas shopping done before I go home in a week and a half. Thank God I'm going home in a week and a half. It's the greatest news. And so I'm gonna walk to HomeSense. It is also in the mall, but it has an outside entrance and it opens 2 hours before the mall opens. So we're gonna hope that it is nice and quiet. If it's not, I'll just turn around and walk home. But yeah, it'll be a nice walk. And I'm like not busy, so I'm trying to do things like this like once a day or something so that I can do things, because let me just tell you what I have left for the next, what day is it? 10 days. I have 2 classes this week. So I have Monday, I have like a regular class, we do readings, and then we do a workshop where we work other people's, well, not always, like I was last week, but each other's writing. So that I have on Monday, great. Tuesday I have class, but it's actually just a meeting for our group project. Then on Friday I have a 20% paper due. That's 600 words. So it's done. It's just, and it's even actually already been written, and then we hand it in and then he gives us feedback and we revise it. And then on the 15th, which is the following Tuesday, I have a group paper due. So for the next 10 days, really all I have to work on is a group paper, and we have a meeting about that at noon. So anyway, God, if I had this much free time last year, I would have been living the dream. Actually, admittedly, this time last year, I had a lot of free time. Like once we passed December 3rd, I was basically home free. December 4th. Yeah. So, fine. But I was hanging out with people, you know, and screwing around on campus, which I've learned we did a lot of. Like a lot of. Anyway, this is a long clip. See you in HomeSense. Okay, update. You can tell just based on my cheeks. That's so funny. It's so cold out here. Oh my God. I do like walking up Richmond on the weekends though. I mean, it's always quiet, but like there's not a soul around right now. Although there are lots of cars in the parking lot, I assume they're all staff. It must suck to work retail right now. It sucks generally during December. It must suck extra. Not a bust, as I did get 2 gifts, but not as fruitful as I was hoping. I will say, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, HomeSense. And I think this is true, not just of this HomeSense, but of all HomeSenses. I have like no Christmas stuff this year for obvious reasons. But it just makes me sad. Like, it's like they have some, but just, I'm walking the wrong direction. Just not a lot. Oh God, nope, I was walking in the correct direction, Jesus. Anyway, it was super quiet though. I think I was the first person in the store. I was like 3 minutes early, so I did have to wait outside just for them to open the door like a little psycho. Anyway. Alright, home time. My nose just runs constantly. This place being my apartment, is either really cold or really hot. Right now it's really cold. I mean, I think it's actually just the fact that I'm susceptible to temperature change, but anyway, fun fact about me. I read like a decent amount, and so I get a lot of books from the library because I like don't want to pay for that many books, right? They're pretty expensive, whatever. But not all, but most books at the library, there's like a wait list. So you have to put a book on hold and then you like just get it, right? And so I do this quite often. But what ends up happening is I will put a book on hold because I'll see someone recommend it, or I'll see it in a bookstore and like read the cover or whatever, or I'll just see it on Goodreads, and then I get it like 2, 3, 4 months later, and I do not remember a thing about the book. I just started reading this, like, I think it's a contemporary romance. My new favorite genre, especially now. I just love contemporary romance. It's so great. It's like a rom-com, but a book. Could we ask for something better? Not at all. Called Boyfriend Material. Great title. And I literally know not a thing about it. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. It's fine so far. It's got a, like, I don't know if I'm just like tired today, but I was about to say it's got a lot of words. The paragraphs, I keep like skimming them. Yeah. Group meeting time. And yes, the group is called Bleach is Not Medicine. My meeting lasted 2.5, almost 3 hours, but it was fine. And I'm like really coming to the realization, finished my last reading for Monday, that like I don't have a ton to do, but this is worse because then everything I have to hand in has to be like high quality, and my writing course is really hard. And it's just like, you know when you like work really hard on something and you still get a bad grade and you're like, that's how I feel in my writing course, which is fine. I know I'm not good at writing, but it's rough. Anyway, my new book that I'm reading. So I'm 25% of the way through now, and I did not realize who the main characters were until about 15% way through. Thought it was someone introduced in the first chapter. It was not. And anyway, it's great. It has my favorite trope, which, if you know anything about me, is fake dating. I love fake dating. Have loved it ever since I read To All the Boys I Loved Before. Chef's kiss. Like, it is the best trope. It's just so funny. Like, nothing like a good lie. I say that and I sound psychopathic, but nothing like a good lie. Anyway, I should probably work out, but I really don't want to, but I've already eaten 2 brownies today and I probably intend on eating more, so yikes. Workout done. By the way, my dishes are all nice and clean. It makes me so happy. Anyway, it's pierogi day. I eat the same meals. I'm such a child of routine. I eat the same dinner Saturday and Sunday every weekend. Although we might be going off track for this weekend because I have a tour tomorrow at 3. And so my tour's in an hour, and then I usually get out at like 4:15ish, catch a bus that drops me off right beside a Subway, and then I have a 20-minute walk home. And I'm like, I might be getting a Subway. Also, the vlog you saw before this vlog didn't go up today because my internet, like, rip, it cannot do it. So I need to wait till tomorrow, take my laptop with me, and upload using Western's Wi-Fi. Because we are affiliated with Western, so we have their Wi-Fi. Anyway, gonna shower. Oh, I didn't even say what I eat for dinner on Saturdays. I eat frozen pierogies. They're delicious. Obviously, they're not as good as like homemade pierogies, but they're pretty good, second best. Anyway, gonna shower, gonna condition my hair, and then it's pierogi time. And then I guess I could do a little bit of work after dinner. Yeah. I am like burning through this book. I think I'm like 40 odd % through it, and I literally had to be like, Katie, stop. There's multiple reasons. The first is I don't like finishing books in a single day because I feel like I've had this conversation actually about like TV shows and like long haul watching. This is irrelevant, but basically I think like you enjoy things more when you don't consume it all at once, particularly for books. But the other one is I want to sleep at a regular hour tonight, and I know if I keep reading into it and I like actually hit the climax, I will not be able to stop until it's over. So I've done this with a couple books where it's like I get really far and then I have to like just cut it and I'll just read tomorrow. But yeah, it's really good. It's so funny. It's not even funny, like it's not like a comedy, but it's good vibes. Would recommend. It is like all of the contemporary romances I read where it's just like such a joke. Like, this is not high quality literature, anyone. This is like I'm not kidding. It's like a rom-com, except you read it, so somehow it's better. I have read so many. Like, I want to say 20% of the books that I've read this year have been contemporary romances, which is a lot. Speaking of, I think maybe tomorrow I might sit down and just be like, here's a roundup of some of the books I've read this year, and if I would recommend, like the ones I would recommend and the ones I wouldn't recommend. I think this math is wrong. I'm not in a good place, but I am 90% sure this book that I'm reading now is my 55th book of the year. I could be my 54th. I haven't counted recently, but I think it's my 55th. It's my like 5th book, I think, of this school term, which I'm pretty impressed with. God, why am I like, this has been a 2-minute clip for no purpose. But yeah, it's like my 5th book, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. Which is pretty impressive for me considering I rarely read in undergrad. Like, I think I probably read 5 books overall during, like, school time of undergrad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that 3-minute clip of nothing. Wow. Good morning. It's still morning, yes. It is now Sunday the 6th. And, I decided to put on makeup today. I have a tour today, so it's not like I randomly put on makeup, but I don't think I've worn mascara in, like, okay, well, I would have worn it for Conversat, so February, but before that, like, I stopped wearing mascara in May of 2019, and rarely wear eyeshadow. Anyway, I was just kind of feeling it. Do miss doing my makeup. I do look really pale as a result, but I wear a mask, so, like, really, what's the harm there? Still addicted to the book I'm reading. I think I'm like 65% through now. It's getting good, folks. Got here, remembered why I don't wear mascara, because it had gone on under like my eyes. And I'm so close to finishing the book, but I think that my tour people will be here before I'm done the book, and I'll have to do an hour-long tour having not known what happens. Sorry if you can hear the kettle on in the background. Tour went well. Finished my book. Okay, Katie. Finished the book. It was great. I will say my one like problem with romance books, movies, all of that is when the like conflict is between the two characters. I always think the conflict should be like between the characters and someone else. I feel like it just makes for a better story. Highlight for that red, white, and royal blue, the major conflict of it doesn't like break them up, if that makes sense. And I just feel like that makes for like a stronger argument for the relationship. Anyway, no one wants me to analyze bad books. Anyway. Didn't go to Subway because I'm weak and I'm having my regular chickenless chicken finger dinner. You can't see me to save your life. Not better. Not better at all. I'm not gonna bother turning on the light. Thank you for watching days 5 and 6 of Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.